In a world shrouded in uncertainty, there walk among us those who are tethered not to fear, but to a timeless strength. They are the chosen ones, souls who draw power not from force, but from the silent elements that bind all creation. Their journey isn't about fame or recognition, nor is it guided by the pursuit of personal gain. Instead, they are guardians of something far greater, a light that remains unbroken, even in the darkest of times. But who are these chosen ones? They are individuals who seem to embody qualities that transcend the ordinary. While the world moves at a frenetic pace, these individuals walk with a calm, steady purpose, untouched by chaos, grounded by something deeper. They embody the wisdom of nature and the spirit of transformation. To many, they may seem mysterious or even otherworldly, but their strength is anchored in simplicity, in timeless elements, and in truths that often go unspoken. In this video, we're exploring the essence of these chosen souls, what it means to be chosen, and how these rare individuals embrace their purpose. Together, we'll journey through the elements that define them: the transformative power of fire, the adaptability of water, the guidance of the wind, and the resilience found in silence. These elements are not just metaphors. They are the forces that guide the chosen ones in bringing light, healing, and wisdom to a world in need. We'll see how these guardians carry an inner flame that illuminates truth and burns away illusion. How they move like water, flowing through life's challenges with patience and grace. We'll understand their connection to the wind, a silent messenger carrying insights to those ready to hear. And we'll discover the strength of silence, a powerful shield that guards their peace and allows them to communicate without words. Beyond these elements, we'll also uncover the mantle of divine protection. This unseen force sustains the chosen ones, granting them an unbreakable resilience, an invisible armor that shields their hearts and minds, empowering them to fulfill their role as protectors and bearers of light. As we begin this journey, take a moment to reflect. Do you see any qualities of the chosen within yourself or someone you know? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us what being chosen means to you and how these qualities resonate with your own life or experiences. Let's explore this path together. Throughout history, the chosen ones have been portrayed as souls deeply attuned to the raw forces of nature. These forces, fire, water, and wind, are more than mere natural elements. They are symbolic powers, embodying the essence of resilience, adaptability, and silent wisdom. For the chosen ones, these elements are alive within them, guiding their every step, anchoring their purpose, and shaping the way they move through the world. Each element represents a distinct quality, a vital part of their journey, that allows them to bring healing, light, and transformation to the lives of those they encounter. Fire, in its rawest form, is often associated with destruction and devastation. Yet for the chosen ones, fire represents something entirely different. It's a sacred inner flame, a fire that purifies rather than consumes. It's a light that burns not to destroy, but to reveal, stripping away illusions and uncovering truths that are often buried beneath layers of fear or pretense. This inner fire is steady and unyielding, serving as a guide that never wavers, even in the darkest moments. It's a fire that illuminates their path, allowing them to see with clarity even when surrounded by uncertainty. For the chosen ones, this flame is an embodiment of their unwavering commitment to truth and integrity. They cannot be swayed by deception or falsehood. Their light burns too brightly for that. They are, in essence, beacons in the night, standing firm against the shadows, not only to find their way, but to illuminate a path for others to follow. This fire within is not an aggressive force. It is calm, almost gentle in its intensity, but no less powerful. It does not rage uncontrollably. Instead, it burns with purpose, directed by an inner resolve that is unbreakable. For the chosen ones, this fire is a reminder that true strength doesn't always roar or demand attention. Sometimes, the most powerful flames are those that burn quietly, patiently, transforming everything they touch from the inside out. This fire drives them to confront the darkness around them, not with anger or aggression, but with a calm and steady light. They have no fear of facing difficult truths or exploring the shadows within themselves and others. This resilience, this inner courage, is what makes them stand out. They are unafraid to face what others may avoid, knowing that only by acknowledging the shadows can true healing and transformation take place. But fire is only one part of their nature. The chosen ones are also deeply connected to water, a force that embodies adaptability, patience, and the quiet strength of endurance. Water by its very nature is gentle, soft, and yielding, yet it possesses the power to reshape landscapes, to wear down even the hardest rock over time. For the chosen ones, water symbolizes the ability to navigate life's twists and turns with grace and acceptance. They understand that strength doesn't always mean resistance. Sometimes it means surrendering to the flow, moving with the current rather than fighting against it. This adaptability is not a sign of weakness, rather it's a testament to their wisdom. They know that life is ever-changing, that no situation or challenge is permanent, and they embrace this reality fully, moving with life's natural rhythms rather than clinging to fixed paths. The chosen ones carry within them a patience that others may find inspiring. Just as a river flows around obstacles, carving out new paths and creating beautiful landscapes in its wake, they too find ways to move through life's challenges without losing their sense of peace. When they encounter hardships, they don't resist or become rigid. They bend, they adapt, they find new ways forward. This quality allows them to be both strong and flexible, to face life's storms without being overwhelmed. It's a quiet resilience, a reminder that true strength doesn't always come from standing tall and unyielding. Sometimes, strength is found in the ability to bend, to flow, to adapt, knowing that in the end, this flexibility is what enables them to endure. This adaptability is what makes the chosen ones a source of calm in turbulent times. Their presence alone brings a sense of peace, a reminder that even the most difficult situations can be met with grace and patience. They do not fear change, for they know that just as water takes the shape of its container, they too can adjust to any situation. They trust that life will guide them to where they are meant to be, and this trust allows them to remain centered even in the midst of chaos. They are like rivers that flow steadily towards their destination, undeterred by obstacles, finding new paths and creating beauty along the way. And then there is the wind, an element that is invisible yet profoundly felt. For the chosen ones, the wind is a silent messenger, a carrier of truths that are whispered rather than shouted. The wind represents their connection to a higher wisdom, a guidance that comes not from the mind, but from the soul. This guidance is subtle, like a breeze that stirs the leaves without being seen. For the chosen ones, the wind is a source of intuition, a voice that speaks to them in moments of stillness, guiding them in ways that logic cannot. This connection to the wind allows them to become conduits of wisdom, channels through which messages of truth and insight flow. They don't speak just to be heard. They speak to touch the souls of those around them, to plant seeds of understanding that may not sprout immediately, but will grow in time. This connection to the wind is what allows the chosen ones to move through the world with a quiet, almost ethereal presence. They don't need to demand attention or force their views upon others. Instead, they move like a gentle breeze, leaving an impact that can't always be seen but is always felt. When they speak, their words resonate on a deeper level, touching the hearts of those who are open to receive. They don't need to shout to be heard. Their presence itself is a form of communication, a reminder that sometimes the most powerful messages are those that are spoken in silence. They bring insights that go beyond words, truths that are felt in the soul rather than understood by the mind. For those who are ready, their words are like a breath of fresh air, a whisper that stirs something deep within, awakening a sense of wonder, curiosity, or even recognition. In their connection to the wind, the chosen ones serve as bridges between the seen and unseen, the known and the unknown. They remind us that there is wisdom in silence, that sometimes the greatest truths are not those that are shouted from the rooftops, but those that are carried on the gentlest of breezes. Their role as carriers of these messages is not something they force. It's a natural extension of who they are. They move through the world as silent messengers, spreading truths that resonate with the soul, touching lives in ways that can't always be explained but are profoundly felt. In this way, they bring light, not through force or persuasion, but through a quiet presence that invites others to listen, to feel, to remember. Now, take a moment to reflect. Which of these elements, fire, water, or wind, do you feel most connected to in your own life? Is there a fire within you that drives you toward truth, a flow that helps you adapt to life's changes, or perhaps a silent message you feel called to share with the world? Share your thoughts in the comments. You may find that others resonate with your experiences or discover new perspectives on your own journey. The chosen ones are more than individuals on a solitary path. They are catalysts for transformation, beacons who spark change not only within themselves, but in the collective around them. Their presence holds a profound influence, inspiring others to seek truth, to find strength in vulnerability, and to face the shadows within. This influence is rarely loud or demanding. It is often a quiet power, a steady light that others are drawn to without fully understanding why. Their impact is like that of an ancient tree in a vast forest, rooted deeply, unwavering, offering shelter, wisdom, and a reminder of resilience. Just as a tree stretches its branches out to the sky while remaining grounded in the earth, the chosen ones extend a sense of peace, strength, and courage to those who encounter them. The chosen ones lead by example, not by dictating a path, but by walking it. Their actions, their way of being, show others what it means to live with purpose, to embrace both strength and vulnerability without fear. In their presence, people feel a call to face their own struggles, to confront the parts of themselves they may have long avoided. The chosen ones don't impose transformation, they invite it. They hold up a mirror to others, reflecting back not only light but also the shadows that need to be addressed. It's a gentle encouragement, a reminder that true growth comes from embracing every part of oneself, the light and the dark, the strength and the fragility. They inspire others to look within, to ask questions, and to seek answers that resonate on a soul level. Their influence doesn't always manifest through grand gestures or powerful speeches. Often, it's in the subtle ways they interact with the world around them, the small acts that ripple out far beyond their immediate surroundings. Like a stone dropped into a still pond, their actions create ripples, shifting the energy in ways that may go unnoticed at first, but gradually transform everything they touch. A conversation here, a moment of compassion there, these seemingly small acts have a profound impact, planting seeds of change that may take time to grow, but will inevitably bloom. The chosen ones understand that transformation doesn't happen overnight. They know that true change is a process, a journey that unfolds in its own time, and they are patient, allowing the seeds they plant to take root and grow at their own pace. In this way, the chosen ones shift energy wherever they go, turning chaos into calm, confusion into clarity, despair into hope. They bring a sense of peace that is infectious, a calmness that others find themselves craving in a world filled with noise and distractions. It's not about controlling or directing others. It's about embodying a way of being that naturally draws others to find their own center. They don't seek recognition for this. They understand that their narrative or impact lies in the unseen, the subtle shifts that gradually lead to transformation in those they encounter. They know that the most powerful changes are often those that happen quietly, beneath the surface, unseen, but deeply felt. Through their example, the chosen ones empower others not by lifting them up or pushing them forward, but by allowing them to see their own potential. They are like mirrors, reflecting back the strengths and weaknesses that others may not have seen or accepted within themselves. This reflection is not always easy. It requires courage to see both light and shadow. But in the presence of a chosen one, people find themselves ready to face these truths, to embrace every part of who they are. They come to understand that growth is not about perfection. It's about integration, about accepting oneself fully, with all the strengths, flaws, and complexities that make up the human experience. The chosen ones serve as living reminders that transformation is not a destination, but a continuous journey. They show others that it's okay to be a work in progress, to be in a constant state of learning and growth. They remind people that there is strength in vulnerability, that courage is found not in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to face it. Through their own journey, they inspire others to embark on their own path of self-discovery, encouraging them to step into their own light, to confront their own shadows, and to find strength in the places they once saw as weaknesses. In their presence, people often feel a sense of permission to be themselves, to let go of the masks and walls they may have built to protect themselves from the world. The chosen ones do not judge. They accept others as they are, and in doing so, they create a space of acceptance where others feel safe to show their true selves. It's this acceptance, this lack of judgment, that allows for real transformation to occur. In their presence, people feel seen, understood, and valued for who they are, not for who they think they need to be. This, more than anything, is what ignites transformation. It's the freedom to be seen, to be understood, to be valued without conditions. This is the gift that the chosen ones offer, a mirror of acceptance that allows others to step into their own light. By embracing this role, the chosen ones fulfill a purpose that goes beyond their personal journey. They become stewards of collective transformation, planting seeds of change within each soul they encounter. Their presence ripples outwards, touching lives, awakening truths, and stirring a quiet revolution in the hearts of those they meet. They are not here to force change. They are here to invite it, to awaken it, to inspire it. And in this gentle invitation, they become catalysts for a transformation that extends far beyond themselves, reaching into the very fabric of the collective, helping to create a world that is a little brighter, a little more conscious, and a little more connected. In a world that often equates strength with volume and presence with noise, the chosen ones reveal a different kind of power, a quiet strength, a wisdom that speaks through silence. For them, silence is not an absence of sound, but a presence in itself, a form of expression that communicates truths beyond words. This silence is a profound reservoir of wisdom, a space of reflection and insight that few dare to enter, but that holds endless potential for understanding and growth. Their silence is not the silence of inaction or indifference. It is a silence that commands respect and attention. This quiet resolve is a form of strength, an inner peace that remains unshaken by external events or opinions. In a world filled with noise, this silence becomes a sanctuary, a place where true understanding can take root. The chosen ones understand that not every battle requires words, not every truth must be shouted to be heard. There is wisdom in stillness, in the ability to observe, listen, and understand without the need to respond immediately. It is in this silence that they find clarity, a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. This silence, this quiet resolve, is a source of immense strength. It allows them to remain grounded, unaffected by the chaos and distractions of the outside world. When others are swept up in the frenzy of opinions, judgments, and reactions, the chosen ones remain calm, centered in their silence. This is not because they do not feel or care, but because they know that true strength lies in the ability to remain unmoved, to hold one's ground without the need to prove or justify. Their silence is a reminder that words are not the only way to communicate, that sometimes the most powerful statements are those made without saying a word. Through their silence, they communicate something far deeper than words could ever convey. It is a silence that resonates, that reaches into the hearts of those around them, creating a space for reflection and introspection. In their presence, people find themselves listening not just to the chosen ones, but to themselves. This silence invites others to confront their own thoughts, to sit with their own emotions, and to find answers within. It is a transformative silence, one that encourages growth and understanding without the need for explanation or persuasion. In this silence, people find the freedom to explore their own truths, to ask questions, and to seek answers that come from within. The chosen ones are like still waters, reflecting the world around them with clarity and honesty. Their silence is a mirror that shows others not only their strengths but also their shadows, their hidden fears, and their unresolved questions. This reflection is not easy to face, but It is essential for growth. In the presence of a chosen one, people are given the opportunity to see themselves as they truly are, to confront the parts of themselves they may have long avoided. This is the power of silence. It creates a space where truth can emerge, where illusions fall away, and where people can begin to see with clarity. It is an invitation to authenticity, a reminder that sometimes the answers we seek cannot be found in words, but must be felt in the quiet spaces within. For the chosen ones, silence also serves as a shield, a form of protection that guards their inner peace and maintains their boundaries. In a world that often seeks to pull them in many directions, this silence allows them to remain whole, to keep a part of themselves untouched and unbroken. This silence is a boundary, a soft yet impenetrable veil that separates them from the noise and distractions of the world. It is a reminder that not all battles are worth fighting, that some conflicts are best met with silence. This shield of silence allows them to preserve their energy, to protect their spirit, and to stay focused on their purpose without being pulled off course by external forces. This protective silence is not a withdrawal. It is an active choice to guard their peace, to create a space where they can listen to their own intuition, their own inner guidance. They understand that true strength does not come from engaging in every battle, but from choosing the battles that truly matter. This silence is a form of self-respect, a way of honoring their own boundaries and refusing to let their peace be disturbed by things that do not align with their purpose. In this way, silence becomes their shield, a soft barrier that allows only truth and wisdom to pass through, keeping out the noise and negativity that could disrupt their path. But perhaps the greatest power of this silence is its ability to connect, to reach others in ways that words often cannot. The chosen ones do not need to speak to be understood. Their presence alone communicates a wisdom that resonates with those who are ready to receive it. This silent communication creates a deep sense of connection, a bond that transcends words and reaches into the soul. In their silence, the chosen ones create a space where others feel safe, where they can let down their walls and be vulnerable without fear of judgment. This silence is not empty. It is filled with compassion, understanding, and an unspoken invitation to grow, to heal, and to transform. In this way, silence becomes the voice of wisdom, a powerful force that speaks directly to the heart. The chosen ones show us that there is strength in quietness, that sometimes the most profound truths are those that remain unspoken. They remind us that silence is not an absence, but a presence, a form of communication that transcends words and touches the deepest parts of who we are. Through their silence, they offer us a glimpse of a world where peace and understanding can be found not in the noise of words, but in the quiet spaces between them. And in this silence, we are reminded of the wisdom that lies within, waiting to be heard. The journey of the chosen ones is not without its challenges. They encounter darkness, obstacles, and forces that test their strength and resolve. Yet, even in the face of adversity, they move through life with a sense of calm, a quiet assurance that they are protected. This protection is not visible. It is a spiritual armor, a divine presence that surrounds them, shielding them from harm and granting them resilience beyond the ordinary. For the chosen ones, this divine protection is like a cloak of light, an unseen force that preserves their peace and allows them to walk their path without fear. This sense of protection is not about invincibility, but about trust. Trust that they are guided and supported even when the path is unclear. They know that this divine presence is with them, watching over them, granting them the strength to face whatever comes their way. This knowledge allows them to stand firm, to remain grounded, even when the world around them is uncertain or chaotic. This invisible armor gives them the courage to face situations that others might avoid, to walk into spaces that others might fear. They carry within them a light that repels darkness, a purity that shields them from negativity and harm. This purity is not something they boast about or wear as a badge. It is simply who they are. Their spirit, untouched by the distractions of the world, remains focused on their purpose, their path. This purity is a natural shield, a radiant energy that keeps them aligned and protected. The divine presence within them is not just a source of protection, It is also a source of unbreakable strength. This inner divinity offers them a resilience that cannot be shattered by the challenges of the world. It is a strength that goes beyond physical or mental endurance. It is a soul-level assurance that they are held, supported, and guided by forces beyond human understanding. This connection to the divine grounds them, giving them the inner peace to move through life with a sense of calm, knowing that they are part of something greater than themselves. For the chosen ones, this mantle of divine protection is a reminder that they are not alone, that they walk with a power beyond the physical. This protection is a gift, a sacred shield that allows them to fulfill their purpose without fear, to walk in their light even when the path is dark. It is a reassurance that their journey, their purpose, is held and protected by the highest realms. In this way, the chosen ones become symbols of grace and strength, guardians of light, carrying within them a reminder that no matter how dark the world may seem, there is always a presence of light, an unseen force that protects, guides, and uplifts. As we come to the end of this journey, we reflect on the path of the chosen ones, a path marked by resilience, transformation, and a deep connection to something greater than themselves. These guardians of light and transformation don't walk an easy road, but it is one filled with profound purpose and meaning. They are reminders that strength doesn't always come from force, that wisdom can be found in silence, and that peace is a form of power in itself. The chosen ones embrace life with grace, not because they are free from challenges, but because they understand that every obstacle, every moment of darkness, is an opportunity for growth and illumination. They carry within them the fire of truth, the adaptability of water, the quiet guidance of the wind, and a silence that shields and empowers. Through these qualities, they embody a way of being that inspires others to look within, to find their own light, and to walk their path with courage and authenticity. Their presence is a quiet force for change. They don't seek recognition, yet their impact is undeniable. They don't impose transformation. They invite it through example, through compassion, and through a sense of peace that others find healing. In a world that often demands noise and spectacle, the chosen ones remind us of the power in simplicity, the strength in quietness, and the beauty of simply being. As we close, consider the qualities we've explored. Perhaps you see a reflection of these qualities within yourself, or maybe you feel inspired to cultivate them in your own life. The journey of the chosen ones is not reserved for a select few. It is a path open to anyone who chooses to live with purpose, to seek truth, and to carry light. We all have the potential to be bearers of change, to touch lives in ways we may never fully see or understand. And in doing so, we too become a part of this collective transformation, guardians of a brighter, more compassionate world. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding and reflection. May you walk in your own light, grounded by purpose, guided by wisdom, and always protected by the presence that surrounds us all.